Hey Class Fitsugar, welcome to your 5-day assessment series. Each day, a different trainer will focus on one aspect of your fitness to help you kick off your new year or whenever you want to level up your fitness routine by getting a good sense of where you are and building on the skills you already have.
Strength,
endurance, speed, flexibility.
Today is day 5 in the series, and we have an amazing yoga flow for you focused all on balance. Balance helps us enhance our concentration, and it teaches our entire body to work together, which is great, but it's challenging, so all of us struggle with it no matter how advanced or beginner you are in your practice.
Yep.
Right? Myself included, and these phenomenal people I have with me on set. So do not be discouraged. It will be hard, but you can do it. Today I have Luisa.
Hi.
She will be doing our beginner variations, and AJ.
Hey guys.
He will be doing our intermediate variations, and I'll be doing the advanced. If this is your first time watching, I strongly encourage you to start with the beginner level, and then as we repeat the poses, maybe challenge up to intermediate or advanced if it feels good in your body. So you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys, let's go. Okay, friends, so join us in a tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your hips on top of your knees. Start to ground through your palms. Inhale, gaze up for cow pose. Press your collarbone forward. Find a nice hollowing through the back. And exhale, cat, round through center. Engage your core. Push down through the heel of your hands. Spread your shoulder blades wide. Keep flowing through this at your own pace. Inhale, open up. And exhale, rounding through. Keep finding that movement. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. 2 more just like that, nice and steady. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round and through. Hold this cat. And maybe start to find a few rotations through your hips from side to side, really moving through the body, whatever feels good to you. Maybe push one shoulder up, one shoulder down. Just ground into your space. Again, this class is all about balance, so finding that grounding and center within yourself is going to be so important for you today. Let's all settle back at center. Going into our first balance pose of the day, we're going to extend our right hand forward and our left foot back. Now, if you're starting with the beginner posture, your left foot is going to be grounded on your mat. If you're going into that intermediate pose, your back foot is going to be lifted. And if you're coming with me, you're going to just pulse your hand and heel up. So as you pulse up here with me, really engage through that back heel and your front arm. But whatever variation you choose, make sure your core is lifting up and in, and you're pushing into that opposite leg and arm equally. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Hold and gently release down, going to that other side. Again, find your variation, extend and breathe into it, and find your space. Notice that Luisa is lifting her back foot and then tapping it down. So if that variation works for you, you're still feeling the sensation that AJ and I are. You're just finding that little bit of a break in between. Keep
And go as high as
breathing
feel
through it.
comfortable for you.
Yeah. One more deep breath. Hold and exhale it down. Tuck your toes underneath you. Press firmly into the heel of your hands. Hover the knees. Exhale, down dog. If you feel a couple of snaps and crackles, that's good. That means your body's working. You can shift your weight from side to side. And just breathe into that space. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, sigh it out. One more time, deep inhale. And let any of your worries go. You're gonna have a fun time. Inhale, lift to your hands. Exhale, tiptoe forward into ragdoll.
And you can walk your hands back if you need.
Yes, find the variation that works for you guys. This is going to be all about finding and listening to your body, finding your own center of gravity, breathing into what works for you. You have the option here to grab for opposite elbows if that feels good, or you can just let your hands dangle. You can also bend your knees or step your feet wide. Just find what works for you. Let it feel good. One more deep breath here. And exhale it out. Now, plant your palms down. If you have blocks available to you, grab your blocks, bring them underneath your hands and bring the ground closer. Lift off of your heels and bring your butt down. So variation 1, your hands are gonna stay on your blocks and your hips are just gonna go toward the heels. Variation 2, your hands are gonna stay on your ground. And variation 3, your hands are gonna lift up, squeezing everything in, staying small and into a ball. Breathing here for 3, 2, exhale, release your heels, forward fold. Let that go. Heel toe the feet in if that feels comfortable in your body. Inhale your chin to chest and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Head and neck is the last to rise. Roll your shoulders down your back and settle at center. Bring your hands to meet your heart and take a moment to set your intention here. Blink the eyes closed if that feels good to you. Deep inhale. Exhale, sigh out your intention. Beautiful breath. One more time. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. When you are ready, gently blink your eyes open. We're about to get into our first Sun A flow. As recommended, please follow Luisa, our beginner variation, the first time through. And then if you take this class again, or when you take this class again, and you want to take it to the intermediate or advanced level, we highly recommend you challenge yourself. And release your palms down by your sides. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left foot is gonna lift first here. So you have the option, lift your hands overhead and just kickstand that left foot. Or you can bring it to 90, or you can extend it out. If you are going for the extension, if you find that your heel starts to go beneath your knee, then come back to center. Also, as you grip down, push that big toe into your mat, squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe here for 3, 2, release your foot, and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Your other leg, your right leg, will now lift with you. Extend or keep it steady. Squeeze the inner thighs in, core is engaged. Here for 3, 2, release the foot, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Find the high plank that serves you. Perhaps you're on your knees, perhaps you're on your toes. Breathe through it. Inhale, lower halfway. If you're coming with me, float your left foot and lower. Inhale, lift back up, switch feet. Right foot floats, lower. All together, find cobra or up dog. And exhale, take it back for down dog. Inhale, look to your hands, bend your knees, tiptoe or step forward, half lift, and fold. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left leg lifts. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One-legged Tadasana, right leg lifts. It's okay if you wobble. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. So again, choose the variation that serves you. Maybe you want that double chaturanga. That's balance. Breathing through it. Down dog is where we'll all meet. Flow through your up dog or cobra and meet in down dog. One more time through that Sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Come up with control. Now guys, you can go down in a variation. You want to kickstand, kickstand. Exhale, forward fold. Nobody's gonna tell you that your leg isn't tired. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. If you're like, oh, my psoas muscle is not working with me right now, I can't extend that leg forward.
Give it a break.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Exhale, forward fold. We are gonna be balancing on one foot a lot today. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Find what serves you. We're all gonna meet in down dog. And breathe through that space. Again, it's all about learning how to work with your body together in unison. Deep inhale here. And sigh it out. So balance can be a day-to-day, moment-to-moment situation, guys, and that's why it's such an important practice to continue to flow and follow through with. So Luisa and AJ, are you finding that you're finding more stability as we flow through each variation over and over?
Most
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotta love it, because the more you practice these postures, guys, the easier they will become in your bodies. So take one more deep inhale here and let it go. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step or tiptoe forward. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, chair pose. So as you bend your knees, reach your hands overhead. Sit into your chair. Breathing steady. Taking us into our next variation of balance. Exhale, drinking bird. So you can bring your hands to your heart. Just pop up that left heel. You can lift both heels, or you can go into your full drinking bird. Chest lifted, shoulders back, butt is low. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Your left leg comes with you. Find the variation you chose. Exhale, airplane. Variations for our airplane. You can go into a crescent, stepping your left foot back. Hands reach behind you. You can bring your hands to your heart, floating that back foot up. Or you can reach through it. One more deep inhale. Slowly ground if your foot is lifted. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Push into your front foot. Relax through the shoulders. Breathing through it. So, both feet are on the ground finally together. It's amazing, I know. Take a moment to really sit in this. Push into both pinky toes. Draw your core in and up and breathe through that space. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your front hand back. Exhale, high to low plank. Find your flow. Down dog is where we meet. And let it go. Inhale, look to your hands, bend your knees. Exhale, step forward. Half lift. And fold. Inhale, chair. Going right into it. Exhale, drinking bird. Heels lift, find your variation. One-legged Tadasana, find yours. Exhale, airplane. Breathe through it. Right foot's back, friends. Ground your right foot if it's lifted. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. So notice here, shoulders over hips, push into your front foot. Look over that front middle finger. Inhale, reverse. Left hand reaches back. Take a moment. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow it out. All right, guys, you ready to flow through that twice more?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right, inhale, look. Exhale, step forward. Half lift and fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, find that balance. Exhale, airplane. Airplane's ground. Inhale, warrior two. And reverse. Exhale, high to low. Find your variation.
And remember, you can do this at your own pace.
Yes. Slow down. I move fast. You don't have to go with me. Inhale, look. Exhale, step forward. Also, you're at home. You can pause this.
Right.
And fold. Inhale, chair. If you need to take a moment, catch your breath, do what you gotta do. Heels lift, airplane. Taking a moment. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. I'm gonna find a kickstand here. That's fine. Yeah. Exhale, step it back. Going into that airplane, breathing through it. And warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low. You can also go straight to down dog. Oh my God. That's amazing. Take a deep breath.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
I know, try it out. One more round. Inhale, look. Exhale, step. Half lift and fold. Inhale, chair pose. So as you sit low, make sure your weight is in your heels. Inhale, exhale, drinking bird. Heels lift. So notice how AJ has his heels stacked over the ball mount. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left leg comes up with you. Nice and flex through the heel, going into that airplane. As you float back, stay active through your back heel. Ground down. Inhale, warrior two. That's a balance move all in itself. Going
You
from
see me
crescent to warrior 2 is balance. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low. If you're over that single chaturanga, just do a double if you want. Breathing through it, and by single I mean one leg, not just doing one. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step. Half lift and fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Bring it up. Exhale, airplane. Take it back. Ground down, airplanes. Inhale, warrior 2. And reverse. Exhale, high to low. Last high to low, friends. So if you want to do that double chaturanga with me, now is your opportunity. And down dog. Take a deep breath here. And sigh it out. One more time, deep inhale. And let it go. Inhale, look to your hands, come to your knees. Take a moment, towel off if you need. Grab a sip of water. We're gonna go into a balance challenge because you haven't been balancing already.
Said that for me. You see me sweating?
So small sips of water if you are taking them. Notice also your heart rate is starting to elevate. Balance is doing that because why? Our entire body is working together to keep us stable. It's a great cardiovascular activity and you don't have to jump around. It's still getting your heart rate up. Find a few rounds of cat-cow. Catch your breath. Breathing into it. So again, great for your core strength, great for your coordination, great for your concentration both on and off the mat. One more round of cat-cow. And center. Level out, find your tabletop. We're gonna go into frog pose. So again, same 3 variations. Luisa's gonna set up her blocks to stack on top of each other to use as a gentle seat, but her hips are gonna be moved forward, so she's still engaging her inner thighs. AJ is gonna plant his feet wide, sitting his butt low, lifting off of the heels. And I'm going to turn towards you to show you what we're doing here. So if you wanna find the variation with me, you're bringing your feet to touch, your hips are low, your core is engaged, right? Sitting into it, lift up from your pelvic floor, press back through your knees. Core is engaged here. You can't hold this without core engagement. Sink a little lower. Find your variation. We're here for 3. You're gonna go into a forward fold in 2. And let it go. Ooh. All right, bring your feet wide to hips distance and slide your pretty little hands underneath your feet for gorilla pose. Again, bend your knees if you need. Sway it out. Breathe steady. Deep inhale here. Sigh it out. One more time. Shift your weight forward. Challenge your balance here too. The more you shift your weight forward, the more you're gonna have to lock in that core. One more deep inhale. Hold for that exhale. And release your hands. Roll out your wrists. All right, guys, it's playtime. So, we're going into crow pose. Now, if crow is not already in your practice, we're gonna find our variations. Luisa's gonna bring her blocks forward, but she's gonna be doing the same thing with her arms as AJ and I. So her hands are gonna plant on her blocks, her elbows are gonna squeeze in. As she squeezes her elbows in, she's gonna shift her weight forward, lift the heels, and come back down. Just shift and press.
And you might need to play with this, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a practice, not perfection.
Exactly. But you see how her elbows are still squeezing in, even though her feet aren't all the way lifted. That's that sensation you want. Now AJ is gonna take it a step further. He's gonna start to lift one foot off at a time. Nice. Notice the alignment in his back. His gaze is forward. Nice strong spine. Play around with that. Same with Luisa. Nice flat back. Now, if you want to go into your full variation, you're gonna set up the same way. Heels lifted, press forward, float, and breathe. Squeezing it in, breathing through it.
Look at that balance.
Now, if you feel good here, you can try for your float back. As you float back, you hold yourself and just shoot the feet up and back. continue with that vinyasa, yeah? So play around with it. You got a few more moments. Don't be intimidated, guys. I didn't start doing that. I started at this variation with my hands on the block, right? Find what works for you.
And you can take breaks in between here.
Please take breaks. Please take breaks. And continue to breathe. This is a lot on your heart. Breathe it out. You hold your breath, you won't be able to do it. Take one more round. And exhale, forward fold, let it go. Shake out the legs.
Those thighs are burning.
I know. Shake out the arms. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. So, we're going into dancer's pose. Variation 1, you grab for the inside of your foot and just keep the knees connected at center. Variation 2, as you squeeze in, you start to kick your foot back, chest stays lifted. Now, if you're like, oh, I got that, I can balance all day long. Well, that's beautiful, friend. You're gonna find your dancers, and you're gonna follow me into sugar cane. As you come down, plant that foot, open through your hips, kick into your hand, just like you're doing in a regular dancers. Open through your hips, shoulder blade pulls back rather. Engage your core. You're here for 3, 2, if you have your foot, gently come back to center, and then release and fold. Don't just slingshot your foot, that's not fun. Inhale, mountain pose, setting up for the other side. As you come up, remember this, guys, so kicking into that back foot. As you kick into your back foot, pay close attention. Your thumb and big toe are touching. Your chest is elevated. Breathing through it.
One side might be more difficult. Okay?
One side will definitely be more difficult because we are not balanced creatures.
Y'all struggle on my left side over here?
And that's okay. Again, this is your body. We're all off balance within our body. One side is gonna be stronger than the other. One side is gonna be more dominant. I'm gonna stop talking. Yes. And if you have a towel or a strap or your pant leg, just grab your pant leg and hold yourself at center, right? That's fine too. Stay here. Breathe through it. Now, if you're with AJ and you wanna do that variation I did on the other side, you can. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, forward fold, gently release. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, full through. Going back into our ball pose one more time. That's squat and curl. Heels lift. Squeeze your thighs in. Now, try to come to a seat. It's not gonna look pretty, but it could look pretty. Roll it back. Ooh, doesn't have to be perfect. Find your boat. So, boat pose. Toes can start down, heels can lift up. Or, both feet can lift, core is engaged, or your legs can extend. This is balancing. Chest is elevated. Squeeze in. Shh. Keep breathing through it. Here for 3, 2, and release. Woo. Extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale, hands reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Let that go. All right, friends, we're gonna do that one more time because boat pose is fun. So bring your hands back. We're gonna set up into it a little slower this time.
Let's go sailing.
I know, I talk fast. So bring your toes in, heels lift, chest is elevated. Maybe lift one foot, maybe lift both, maybe extend. Shh. I'm gonna stop talking so you can focus.
You can practice lifting a foot if your feet are on the ground.
Yes. Shh.
And smiling. Yoga's fun.
Oh yeah. This is a good time. One more deep breath. And release. Back to that forward fold. Let that feel good. Deep inhale here. Exhale, side out. One more time. And let it go. Slowly come up. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Bring your heels as close into your pelvic floor as you can. And when you're ready, you can fold forward and breathe into it. So also notice here, sometimes your mobility isn't the same space as your flexibility, right? Like the mobility in my knees isn't what it used to be. So My butterfly pose isn't as deep as it used to be. That's okay. You're building on where you are. That's the whole point of this assessment series. Breathe into it. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. One more time. And let it go. All right. Slowly roll up. Grab your towel if you like and come onto your back. Roll it all the way down with control. Breathing through it. Once you find your back, adjust yourself as needed. Press that lower back into the mat. Draw your knees in. Grab for behind them if you like. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the back of your mat, away from your camera or screen. Goalpost the arms. And breathing steady. We did a lot of core work today. More oblique work than you probably realize, which is great, but you need to stretch it out all the same. Take a deep breath here.
Oh, yeah.
And sigh it out. That's right, let it
So
go.
good.
Inhale. And sigh it out. Inhale the knees to center, and we're going to take it to the other side. Just follow it on over. Let that momentum take you. And breathing steady. Take me away. So the other reason why I like balance is because it helps you focus in on the clutter in your life. Because you have to be hyper focused on one thing, it allows you to remove everything else that's not necessary from your mind in that moment, and you can take that off of your mat and into your real life.
Amen.
Hey,
See, we all need to declutter just a little bit. It's the beginning of the year. This is the perfect time to declutter your life, declutter your mind, declutter some of those people. You know what I'm just saying? Take a deep breath here and sigh it out. Inhale back to center, knees pull in. Exhale, happy baby. Option to grab behind your knees or thighs or to the insides or outsides of your feet. And rock from side to side. That feels good. If you're like, this feels amazing, you also have the option to straighten one leg, maybe straighten both. As you straighten, you're still pulling your shoulders down, and big toes point to the mat, heels point up. Again, you can rock from side to side if you like. Breathing into it. Make sure that lower back stays connected to the mat. So if you find you have to lift your hips up too high to grab for your feet, grab for behind your knees or your thighs. Lower back stays firmly anchored into your mat. Take one deep breath here. Hold for that exhale. Inhale your knees into center. Draw yourself up into a small little ball. Squeeze everything tight, tight, tight. And exhale, final Shavasana. Let it go. So you have thoroughly earned this final Shavasana. Breathe into this space. Allow your feet to come at least the width of your mat and splay out. Allow your palms to gently rest off of your mat. Maybe brush your thumbs across your forefingers to release any tension in your hands. Gently release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Allow your brow to fall down and into your eyes. And take a moment to center in and connect with one moment of balance you are most proud of from this flow. Find 3 more rounds of breath as you settle into that moment of balance you're proud of, and start to focus in on how you can take it off of your mat and into the rest of your life. Feel free to stay in your final Shavasana as long as you would like. If you would like to be guided out to get on with the rest of your day, gently start to bring movement to your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll out through your wrists and your ankles. And then gently draw your knees in And roll over to fetal posture on whichever side serves you. As you find that side, use your arm as a pillow and take a moment to fully embrace the rejuvenation this posture offers your body. Take one more deep breath here. Hold on to that exhale. Inhale, slowly push yourself up to a seat. Try to keep your eyes closed. Find the center of the mat. Crisscross applesauce. Blink your eyes closed if they've come open. Bring your palms to meet at your heart center. Take one more moment to find balance within yourself before you reconnect with that outside world. Sealing in our practice with one deep collective breath. Inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Gently blink your eyes open. Wow, I feel amazing. How do you guys feel?
Incredible.
Good.
So good. So I hope you guys feel the same as we do and understand that balance is so important, not only for our bodies, but for our minds as well.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you listen to your body and learn that you can do hard things. And most importantly, that even if you stumble like we all did today,
Yep.
just take a moment, take a breath, and try again. I want you to repeat this workout as many times as you can, because over time, you're gonna see improvements in your body and your balance holistically. So thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on Class Fitsugar.
Yay.
Yay.